Shapeir's not very talkative tonight.
Hello?
It is a pleasure to see you, good hero. You're of course most welcome, my hero.
Don't think
Hello,
of it.
hero of Spielberg.
Someone's memorized their lines.
Hey, I've had to say them
You
so
have a
many
wonderful
times.
meal, blah, blah, blah.
Someone else is lazy and doesn't memorize lines.
Welcome, hero.
Some of us just don't really like reading that whole thing every time.
Yeah.
I need to drop
We
some
could
stuff.
be taking a nap right now.
Hello.
Many forget the polite thing to do. Greetings too often are given by few. I accept and confide in your gesture with pride. The same I extend now to you.
The poet Omaha is honored by your greeting, wishes you the same in return.
Tell me about the daily news.
News abounds in the city and land. Of such shall I speak. What may you learn what you can.
The poet will be happy to discuss those matters with you. Hey, you can talk about elementals, for once.
Hello, tell me about the earth.
The might of earth and strength of rock transformed, and through the land the crater rose and stormed. The shape of man was made by force of spell, until the fire's fury shall it quell.
The element of earth is a force of great devastation, but it can only be overcome by flame. But it can be overcome.
Tell me about
No,
water
no.
elemental.
A thing of water, living contradiction, despite the water's flowing benediction, for in its power at its very worst, forces men to suffer die of thirst.
The water elemental by its nature absorbs water, thus those around it die at first.
Tell me about the caravan.
To journey far across the mighty land, to face the deadly driving dusts of sand, the shining sun which sears the naked hand, and to survive, it must be caravan.
A caravan is the best way to travel across Shapeir.
Tell me about rumors.
It is whispered by the carter that a hero has been sought, by their kindred seeking elsewhere to the city he was brought. From their homeland they were banished, now they seek there to return, and their hero shall return them to the place they ever yearn.
The cattle were driven from the homeland in Raseir last year. It is said that they now have a hero who shall return their home to them.
You know, I'm starting to get this feeling that people expect me to return the katas to Raseir or something.
Sheesh, really?
Alright.
You are most welcome, hero who came here. May you always be so welcome in Shapeir.
Such a thing was not pleasure here and needs no mention. He didn't say that.
The words of departure are what I do here. Farewell till the next time you and me are here.
Farewell, hero.
Alright, let's go see if we can dump these rocks.
You're breaking up with rocks? That's just mean.
We have a rocky relationship.
And I suppose you think they're just still owed to you.
Can this conversation
You drop one
wait?
of your rocks.
Hey.
You no longer have allowed it.
Rocks are heavy.
Yeah.
Have to be careful here not to drop any elementals.
Why don't you pick up the rocks and throw them instead?
Careful not to drop your other thing. There you go. Don't drop anything else.
You're knowing well, we're loaded. That's a load off your mind.
Not a fun.
Alright.
So does he here just escape flight? He does.
I don't know.
But he's hungry!
I think we've got enough food for him.
Alright.
You think?
I think maybe.
If I'm to,
After an
Okay.
hour's rest.
can get away. If eating all day, I think you can get away.
2
if
hours
being
rest, you feel
hungry.
better. I think I have plenty of rations.
Dun, dun,
Let's
dun,
see what the
dun,
Kata
dun,
friends would like to
dun,
talk about
dun,
tonight.
dun, 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 dun.
You tell of your visit to the house of the wizard Erasmus and his companion Fenris.
We caught glimpses of him at your reward ceremony at Spiritwood Castle. Unfortunately, we did not get an opportunity to speak with him.
His rat friend seemed to get nervous whenever we got close to him.
Wonder why.
Really? Let's talk about katas. You asked Shameen and Shima about their stay in Spielberg.
We knew that setting up an inn in Spielberg would no longer have the funds to continue our journey, but at the same time we could not afford to spend the winter anywhere without a way to make a living.
Before our caravan left Spielberg, we wrote to our king telling them that we were all right and requesting his support to continue our journey after the winter. We paid the caravan master to have it delivered to Shapeir.
Kata communities are very close-knit. We are positive that if the letter arrives safely, our people would do everything in their power to help us.
Thumbs up.
Let us have a drink to our homeland then. May have many more adventures in store for you and much good in store for all of us.
You spend a short time making small talk with your friends while sharing Shima's delicious herbal tea.
Your friend Shima and I shall be your time for the night. May your dreams of all the adventures stay away you and all the rewards to come from them. Now to go back and get some sleep after
Now I finally get to get some rest.
like one drink.
I'll sleep until morning.
Now for Lisa. Here it is time for you to awaken. Even now the caravan to Raseir is preparing to depart. Now for one of the least interact. Once you leave Shapeir, you will be on your own. We can give you some supplies to make the journey easier. What? But I was about.
Gosh, I hope I'm not overloaded again.
I've prepared an extra set of clothes for you.
Gosh, that's useful.
That's
Yeah,
it.
we've been living the entire time with just one set of clothes.
And we
Don't
have
ask.
a babe. We'll remove them.
It gives you this opportunity to get anything out of the chest that you might need.
Yeah.
Can I come over to?
Wow.
Are you still?
It's Abdullah's breakfast time.
The inn is filled with kata merchants who wish you luck upon your departure. As you pass through the gates of Shapeir, the gate guards present you with a new source, a gift from the Sultan.
Well, that's nice of him.
Considering that my last one kind of turned out to be...
This was probably just a certain son or something.
Probably.
And out we go. Ahead in the desert sands await a massive source and riders being led by the caravan master, a huge centaur, who orders the caravan in motion before the sun can be seen.
Now sit back and enjoy the show.
You ride out to join in this new adventure, pausing only to watch the sunrise.
That's a long sunrise to keep watching.
It only lasted a few seconds.
I mean, how high the sun is at the end of it.
Yeah, well, I noticed it wasn't really light until the sun was directly overhead.
That's true. I guess light works differently. I think Tanita might like this part of the soundtrack.
It's a lot of multicolored sources.
Whoa,
Of course
the music
you can.
changed and
Uh-oh, there's a brigand up there.
A giant brigand.
I think he's taunting you.
There are some more brigands and some more brigands.
And they just overran some sort of.
And that's a lot of brigands.
A lot of big brigands.
That is a.
The hurricane comes under siege from hundreds of nomadic brigands. Your small group is vastly outnumbered. The situation looks grim.
It's not Erasmus's Razzle Dazzle root beer, by the way.
That's right, if you look at it. Ice cold, tasty whiz fizz. And we've got some popcorn. Fresh popcorn. Okay. Wow. We're still
Gross.
alive. I love the smell of victory in the morning. It smells like sweat. No. Oranges. No.
I can know.
Oregano.
Like victory. Yeah, victory. Yeah. That's the ticket.
You failed.
I don't know what victory in the morning smells like. And we're never going to find out now.
Buffalo like cinnamon, I think.
Like victory.
Cinnamon scented victory.
I think there are more Sauruses in the remake that survived that than there were in the original.
In the original, it was really ludicrous. It had like 3.
After a week of travel, you leave the caravan when it comes within sight of the city of Raseir. The caravan master warns you that Raseir is a dangerous place to be and bids you be wary of all that you meet there. He hurries up and salutes you, and you watch the caravan move out onward into the desert. You ride alone into the entrance of Raseir and pass through the barren gates.
Barred gates, not barren.
Barely open for you, Blair.
Looks like a great Shapeir.
With no source slot.
They keep the sources somewhere, presumably.
They must keep your source somewhere.
They
Because
probably
you certainly don't ride it around the city.
Stay where you are, stranger, or you discover how sharp a weapon can be. So you are the ones they call the hero of Shapeir. Well, understand this. We don't need no stinking heroes around here. Do I make myself clear?
He's friendly.
Yes.
See that you obey all the rules posted around town. Rule number 1. Strangers must always carry their visa. Do you have your visa? Already breaking the rules, are you?
Ow.
Here is your visa. Don't leave town without it.
Hang on,
Okay.
This music sounds familiar.
Well, they're a friendly lot. And this is a good place for us to break. We will begin our adventures, if you want to call them that, in Raseir next time. For now, we will just save our game. And we will see you next time.